Are you ready for another unboxing video? In today's video, we are unchaining the Pharaoh Servant, where we pull the Thousand Eyes Restrict, the Buster Blader, the Premature Burial, and will our secret rare be the Imperial Order or the Jinzo? Let's roll the dice, flip the coin, believe in the heart of the cards, and see where chance takes us today.
I'm going to be honest, guys. This, just looking at the box alone, before and after unwrapping it, seems to be like a pretty thick box. I don't remember this box being this like stacked. So I kind of want to count and make sure that there's like 24 packs. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, there's 12. I don't know. This seems a lot bigger. I don't know. There's still 9 cards. I don't know. But on another aside, I know last video I said we're going to be doing Spell Ruler. Well, thing with that is, thing with Spell Ruler was it was a little bit higher in price. It was starting to go up in price, so I looked at Pharaoh Servant, and it was actually on a downward decline of price. So I'm like, yeah, okay, we'll get that. And I guess just after I ordered it, it started going up in price. So, sweet. So we're going to do Pharaoh Servant today, and then we'll do Spell Servant another time when it's lower in price. But anyway, let's see. So we have Invitation to a Dark Sleep, Driving Snow, Spikebot. Oh, I remember Spikebot actually. 5-star, 1800. Definitely not worth it in today's standards. World Suppression. Let's see. Force Requisition. Oh, I also remember that one. Flying Kamakuri, Bubonic Vermin, Wingweaver, and Gamble. Ha! Gamble. I did not realize that Gamble was actually in this set. So and I made that funny comment in the beginning of the video. Great. Okay. So we've got this. I'm gonna actually move those to the side. All right. So far we got a rare. Is this gonna be like last time where our secret rare will be in the second pack? Well, I hope so, but maybe not. Cold Wave. Oh, that's an old card. I remember that. I actually remember when I was like dueling for the first time in college, and Cold Wave was actually part of my deck. Your opponent cannot. So basically, like you summon something and you play this, so that way. Well, next card's 3-Headed Greedo. Another one I actually remember. You play this and you summon something, and your opponent can't bottomless trap you or anything. It was like a stun kind of card. Stun Heavy Storm MST. 3-Headed Greedo. Overdrive. Gust. Ooh, the Shallow Grave. And Island Turtle. Sword Hunter, Eye of Truth, and Metal Detector. This is actually probably, I think Spell Ruler was my first back then when it was called Magic Ruler, and we'll go into that in that video. But Pharaoh Servant, I feel like one of those two are definitely the first booster packs I ever opened in my life. I want to say it was Pharaoh Servant. Spell Ruler might have been the next one. But so this is definitely a trip down memory lane, even though I only opened a few. But I had cards like the Cyber Falcon, the Jirochin Kuwagata, Ground Collapse, yes. Neither player can use the select zones. Oh my, that was back in the days before like Monster. Yeah, now that's an annoying mechanic that they have. Twin-Headed Fire Dragon. Michizuri. When a monster sent from the field to your graveyard, even during damage there. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. So put that there. Insect Barrier. Flame Champion, Sky Scout. Oh, actually, fun trivia. This back in the day used to be called Harpy's Brother. But now it's Sky Scout, so Harpies can't target that anymore. And 4-star Ladybug of Doom. I remember that one too. That's like a man-eater bug. But like destroy all level 4 monsters your opponent controls. So if they summon a bunch of 4-star monsters and you had that, they're all destroyed. Which I think most people ran the 4-stars because they were stronger and you didn't have to tribute summon. And a lot of them were strong, had great attack. Shadow Eye, Steel Ogre Grotto 2, Burning Land, Mystic Probe, Mad Sword Beast, and I see shiny, so ultra rare? Ooh, the Legendary Fisherman. Nice. That was Mako Tsunami's card. Okay, well, we're allowed 2 ultra rares, and one of them isn't the ones I listed. The ones I listed are in the top 3. Really hoping to get the Thousand Eyes Restrict. Buster Blader, I have one. Premature Burial has been printed, but the shiny wouldn't be bad. But I will say I've never had the Legendary Fisherman, so that's kind of cool. But I would have preferred if it was another ultra rare, and that is the ultra rare, right? Yeah, that is. So we have one more chance to get a really cool ultra rare, and really hope it's the Restrict. Thousand Eyes Restrict. I didn't even... Armor Glass, Mist Volcano, and Skull Marina. Alright. Alright, so we pulled the ultra rare. That's great. Okay, Enchanted Javelin. Gradius. Ooh. Science Soldier. Gravity Bind. Yep, okay, this was definitely one of the first sets. I remember trying to make a deck around this. Basically, level 4 or higher monsters can't attack, so you can defend yourself behind a wall of level 3 monsters. Of course, if your opponent summons a bunch of big giant monsters, you're kind of crap out of luck. But when Xyz became a thing, and yeah, mostly Xyz and I guess Lynx, well, specifically Xyz, because that's what I did. I remember thinking, it's like, yeah, you can get over this card now, so I should make a deck around it. Or, for the mascot of this booster pack, the Thousand Eyes Restrict, you could essentially take your opponent's strong monster and attack right over them, because Thousand Eyes Restrict, or even Relinquished, is a 1-star monster. Oh! Didn't even pay attention. Gearfried the Iron Knight Super Rare. That's cool. Oh man, I've only ever had this card from the Joey deck as a common. So that's kind of cool. It's not the best super rare, but that's nice. That's nice. When all seeing White Tiger, Light of Intervention, and Gamble again. Great. Alright. Oh, Gearfried the Iron Knight. I like that. I know, the secret rares are kind of, you have a 50-50 chance of getting what you want, so it's possible of getting what you want. The Ultras, there's more in them, so, and you only get 2 out of, 8, so you have 25% chance of getting what you want, unless you pull double. Driving Snow, Gift of the Mystical Elf, Soul of the Forgotten. I don't know that card. That's kind of cool. Burning Land, Prohibition. That's another good card. Or was. Activated by declaring one card name. Cards with that name and their effects cannot be used. Cards already on the field are not affected, including face down cards. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. It just locked. And Insect Imitation. Bombardment Beetle, 4-star Ladybug, and another Sky Scout. Alright. I'm also going to try to be a little bit faster because it seemed like last time I took forever. I don't know if it was opening or trying different things. But we're going to hopefully be faster. Solomon's Logbook. Skip your own standby phase. That sounds dumb. I'm not even sure what would that be used for. That sounds like a terrible card. Skip your own stand. Why? Is there a way? Maybe with swap. Swap wasn't a card yet. Maybe swap the opponent. That just. Or like maybe MST fodder, heavy storm fodder. Set it. The opponent's scared. They kill it, and it's not that. But you could sub with so many other cards. Okay. DNA Surgery. Thousand Eyes Idol. Yes, that's one of the fusion materials needed for a Thousand Eyes Restrict. I do have Thousand Eyes Idol. I don't know if it's the Pharaoh Servant one, but still, that's cool. Souls of the Forgotten. Oh, I kind of saw what the other card was. All right. Appropriate. And I think the other one's the Ultra. And oh man, the secret. It's not the secret I wanted. I wanted Jinzo. That's the damn. I never get the really good secret ones. Imperial Order is pretty cool. And it's nice because I actually have this card. Actually, I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I'm happy I got to pull probably the first secret I ever pulled from this set, or in general. But at the same time, I also have it, so I would have preferred the Jinzo. But I forgot. I'm like, okay, that they could be a secret. All right, so we already pulled the secret. That's pretty cool. That's not as exciting. I already have this card, so. Numinous Healer, Deep Sea Warrior, Solemn... Oh! Deep Sea Warrior? That's the card. Yeah, I remember that in the anime, Deep Sea Warrior. That's the one that, when they had the Furious 5, and they're trapped in the virtual realm, and Yugi faces off against one of the heads, and he was disguised as Deep Sea Warrior. I'm pretty sure that looks like him. And then the other one's Solemn Wishes. Increase your life points by every time you draw a card. Man, I'm happy I pulled the secret, but I kind of wish it was the other secret. Because again, I have Imperial Order. Oh, man. Well, we know our secret, Imperial Order. It's not bad. It just could be better. Minor Goblin Official, 7 completed. Bandit Keith's card, Inspection. Time Seal, I should be careful. Vampire Baby, I remember having this one. Insect Intimidation, Island Turtle, Respect Play, and Bite Shoes, another one I also used to have. Change the attack or defense position of one face-up monster on the field, and it's not that great. But I still remember it. Ah. Alright. Let's see. Darkfire Soldier number 2, Cyber Falcon, World Suppression, Dark Bat, Nobleman of Extermination, Major Riot, Bubonic Bourbon, Regulation of Tribe, Eye of Truth. Alright, we got about 4 packs left on the right side. So we're halfway. Steel Ogre Grotto number 2, Solomon's Logbook again, Reign of Mercy, another card I remember, Thousand Eyes Idol. Okay, we got 2 of them. Maybe we should leave those out. It would help to get the card we want. Mad Sword Beast, Earthshaker, Flying Kamakuri number 2, Metal Detector, and blah, blah. Oh, I think that was a worm card. No, it's not. Kisitai. Here. Start putting some of the commons. Alright, we'll leave out the Thousand Eyes Idol, just like last time with the Baby Dragon. Although it didn't really work. We didn't get the Time Wizard last time, so maybe we shouldn't do that. But 2,000 Eyes Idols. Gradius, Enchanted Javelin, Twin-Headed Fire Dragon, Attack and Receive. This card I'm not going to pronounce. Bombardment Beetle, Dukuroyaba, Drillbug, and Wingweaver. Alright, okay. I was hoping because it was a thick box that maybe, just maybe, we get the card. 3-Headed Greedo, Minor Goblin Official, Gust, Ground Collapse, Morphing Jar number 2, and Insect Barrier. Numinous Healer, Oni Tank T-34, and Darkfire Soldier number 1. Here, just give me a... So we do. Alright, last pack of this side. Excuse my coughing. Darkfire Soldier number 2, 7 completed. Type 0 Magic Crusher. Yep, I remember this card too. Discard 1 spell card from your hand. Inflict 500 points of damage to your opponent's life points. I remember as a kid, I wanted to make a deck just around that. It's okay, I guess. Overdrive. Oh, did I? Dimension Hole. I remember seeing this, but never actually getting it. Select one monster on your side of the field and remove it from play until your next standby phase. While the monster is removed from play, the monster card zone cannot be used. Your next standby phase. That might be good for like DD fissures. Oh man. Backup Soldier. While there are 5 or more monsters in your graveyard, target up to 3 non-effect monsters and add them to your hand. So like normal monsters. This is good for normals. And that is the super rare. So we got our 2 supers. Sword Hunter, Bubonic Vertebrae, and Respect play. So we got our 2 supers, 1 ultra, and 1 secret. So on the other side, we have 2 supers and 1 ultra. What's our other ultra? And what are our other 2 supers? There's like 7 other monster cards to find in this set for ultras. So could be anything. Probably not going to be any of the top 3 that I listed. But I can dream. DNA Surgery, Girokchiken Kua, blah, blah, Bug Thing, Mystic Probe, Science Soldier, Magic Drain. That actually was a pretty good card. When your opponent activates a spell card, they can discard 1 spell and negate the card's effect. Otherwise, negate the activation. Yeah. That was good. That was good for like people who did Dark Hole, Harpy's Feather Duster, Cold Wave. So if you want to basically use that card, you'd have to discard another card. So if you only had 1 card in hand, no Dark Hole for you. And Major Riot. All-Seeing White Tiger, Regulation Tribe, Bite Shoes. There's some cards that I still remember people using from this set. Damn. Camera focus. Invitation to a Dark Sleep. Cold Wave again. Inspection. Spikebot. Shift. I remember when they did that in the anime and I thought, yeah, it's a cool card. And I don't think it's as good as I think it is. When your opponent targets exactly 1, not just 1, exactly 1 monster you control. Oh. Because some cards target 2, so it has to be 1. And no other card for an attack, or with a spell or trap card effect, target another monster you control that would be an appropriate target. That attack now targets. Okay. I mean, it kind of does what the anime does. I remember it being cooler in the anime, but oh, with an attack, yeah. I guess it is kind of cool. So it's like if they attack your weak one, shift, go to your blue eyes or something. So, and I talk about this stuff and then I get the cool cards. Nope. Flame Champion, Infinite Dismissal, this guy, and Light of Intervention. There's a lot of stuff from the anime. That Backup Soldier is like one I've had commons of, so super rare, pretty good. It's not the best card. Shadow Eyes, Enchanted Javelin, Time Seal, skip the draw phase of your opponent's next turn. See, that to me sounds like a good card. Attack and Receive, the Shallow Grave, and oh man, we got one of the top 3. Great, Premature Burial. That looks really cool, but not Thousand Eyes Restrict. I would have lost my crap if I pulled the Thousand Eyes Restrict, but that is still pretty cool. I can't reach my computer right now, but I feel like it's like a. Well, 15. Maybe it's a $9 card or something, $10 card. I don't remember, but it's still one of the top 3 cards of pulling the set. So we at least pulled one of the top 3. So I'm fine with that. Flying Kamakuri, Dukuriyawa, Eye of Truth. What was the other one? It's, I just rehearsed that line. Was it Thousand Eyes Restrict, the Premature Burial, or the Buster Blader? Buster Blader would have been nice, but at least I have that. And at least I have Premature Burial I have, but that's kind of cool looking like that. Gradius, Darkfire Soldier number 2, Overdrive, Rain of Mercy, Gravity Bind, Earthshaker, Deep Sea Warrior, Mr. Volcano, and Gamble Again. Alright, so Thousand Eyes Idol, you failed us. We're not gonna, unless we somehow get a third Ultra. But yeah, I do actually have a Thousand Eyes Restrict. It's the super version. It's the super rare version. So no shiny lettering up top. And I actually, when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! In college, I actually won it as a prize, even though I did not win. First place, you pick whatever card you want. Second, picked, and third. And then all the participants, I think, after picked the card. So, obviously, nobody wanted the Thousand Eyes Restrict. Me, loving Rituals and Relinquished, wanted that card, so I was very happy with it. So, but even though I didn't win, and it's kind of like a participation award, it's still kind of cool that we did that, because I don't think we ever did tournaments like that again, where it's like, here are some prize cards. They're not worth a lot, but whoever wins can choose whatever they want, and then second, third, and shortly after. I might have been fourth, actually, and got to choose go fourth, but 7 completed, Cyber Falcon, Gus, Dark Bat, Hayabusa Knight. I actually remember that one, too. Card can make 2 attacks each battle phase. So put your Axe of Despair on it. Which I don't think... Yeah, I don't think we come across Axe of Despair. That's Spell Ruler. Put your Axe of Despair on it. It's 2,000 attack, and it just attack twice. Beautiful. Oh, I should have... Well, whatever. Grave Robber is our third super rare. That's actually a card I wanted, because that was a card Joey used a lot as well. And I might have had this as a common. That actually looks pretty cool, even on the camera. Select 1 spell card from your opponent's graveyard. You can use it as your hand till the end of the turn. If you use it, you take 2,000 points of damage, so it's a risk. But think of it this way. You have that set, use it on your turn, you choose Monster Reborn and pay 2,000 life points to use it. I think that's a fair trade-off, especially if you're about to win the game. So Grave Robber, Island Turtle, Armor Glass, Darkfire Soldier, number 1. Alright, I'll take... I didn't actually look at the super rares. I only cared about the Ultra and the Secret, because I figured those are the cards that most people look for. The supers kind of fit. Not too many people care, but there's a lot of cool cards. We pulled up 2 anime cards. 2 of Joey's cards, actually. That's kind of cool. I wish we had Time Wizard from the last set, but whatever. Do I say Shadow Eyes or Shadow of Eyes? It's Shadow of Eyes. Minor Goblin Official, Burning Land, Mystic Probe, Monster Recovery. That's another one. I wish I knew where mine was. I don't know what happened to mine. And I thought mine was a super, but maybe it was a rare. Target 1 monster you control that is owned by you. If that monster is still on the field, shuffle it and your entire hand into the deck. Also, after that, draw cards equal to the number of cards you shuffled from your hand into the deck by this effect. You cannot activate this card if you have a card in your hand that is owned by your opponent. So, stuff like Grave Robber, that's kind of a good, cool restriction. But I remember having this because I thought, yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, if it's about to be lost, like Dark Hole or something, you can just recover or put in your deck. Hopefully it's not a ritual card, because at least you can recover that spell card. Doku, I'm going to put that over in rare, I don't know why. Dokuraba, Flame Champion Oni, and all those other cards we've seen now. I think while we're getting to the bottom, that's what I'm going to do. Cold Wave, Invitation, Dark Sleep, Science Soul, Your Souls of the Forgotten, Skull Invitation. That's another card I remember that a lot of people use. Or at least they use it on YouTube sometimes. Each time a card is sent to the graveyard, inflict 300 damage for its owner for each card sent. Nice burn card. So you're trying to burn your life points for things, and yeah. And Numinous Healer. All-Seeing White Tiger, Metal Detector, Solemn Wishes. Yeah, we're just going to go faster because we're at the last few, and I feel like I've talked... You know, it's one thing when you first open them, but then you start going through the same commons over and over again. Even the rares, besides Shallow Grave, maybe a few. Jerry Greedo driving. We haven't really seen too much of Light Force Sword. Oh, yeah, that's a card I've never owned that Yugi had too. Banish one random card from your opponent's hand face down during your opponent's 4th standby phase after this card's activation, recurring that card in hand. Yeah, that was kind of cool because if you could activate that. Like if you knew the card, if you knew where it was, imagine that. Like you knew, well, they'd probably shuffle their hand, but in the anime again, it was a little bit stronger. Insect imitation, for regulation of tribe. Are we down to the last 3? So we have one more super left to find. And no more ultras, no more secrets. So I'm sure people have left the video if they haven't yet already. Setting completed, ground collapse, overdrive, prohibition again. Oh! Oh! That's it. I pulled a frickin' mirror wall. Not that great of a card, but wow, that's kind of great that like every card that I've seen are anime cards. If only I drew the Jinzo, I can actually talk anime stuff about Jinzo. Jinzo's a card that was used by Esperoba, and Joey faced him. And Jinzo can say, hey, you activate your trap cards? No, you're prohibited from using them. So something like a mirror wall, yeah, you're not going to be able to use. Mai actually use the mirror wall. You have the attack of your opponent's attacking monsters once per turn during your standby phase. Pay 2,000 life points or destroy this card. Now, I've realized the older I get, this card, not that great. 2,000 life points, maybe it's great for the first turn, because then it's like, oh, you could like, oh, you don't have protection with a monster, mirror wall. So now instead of like a blue eyes, you take 1,500 damage. So it was pretty cool. And then after that, it's good for one turn. I actually own mirror wall. Somebody gave it to me like years ago or traded it to me years ago, but his card was so beat up, and it's still scratched. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in one of my tins, but it's beyond scratch. So when I thought about getting Pharaoh server, I was like, I kind of want mirror wall because, well, it's 50-50. Some of the 25th anniversary cards are cheaper than the older ones, and some of them are great. Thousand Eyes Restrict, for example, a lot more money in the 25th anniversary set than the original set. Go figure. Maybe it's been errata, so the errata is a lot better, and people want the newer card. But I would figure people want the older card. But Mirror Wall, great. I can replace my crappy one for this one. Flying, Armor Glass, Skull Mariner, Mr. Volcano. Alright, so we pulled everything. So unless we somehow magically get another secret rare or an ultra rare or super, people are probably like, alright, that's it, bye. Unless there's a cool rare. You know, inspection, Twin-Headed Dragon, Gravity Bind again. Wow, we got 3 Gravity Binds. And I'm sure there are other rares in this set. Drill Bug. And last pack that we'll probably just do pretty quickly. DNA Surgery, Enchanted Javelin. Thousand Eyes Idol. Well, I wish you were the Thousand Eyes Trick, but whatever. World Suppression. Monster Recovery again. Another repeat. Sword Hunter, Major Riot, Respect Play, and Metal Detector. Alright. Well, we got one of the ultra rares that's the top 3 card in the set. I don't know about the supers. I should have checked that too. And we got the cheaper secret rare. Of course we did. It's always one expensive and one not so expensive. And Imperial Order, I mean, it's a $2 card, but it seems to be the past few sets. Although, no, that's not true. Blue Eyes was a Trihorn Dragon. That's the $2 one. The other one is... What is the other secret rare in that set? Oh, Gaia the Dragon Champion. That's more expensive. Metal Raiders, it's Thousand Dragon versus Gate Guardian, and I actually pulled the Gate Guardian. So I pulled the more expensive one, but I got the Horn of Heaven, which isn't the best ultra rare. This one is the weaker one, so I guess every other one will pull. So maybe next time we'll pull the expensive secret rare. But Imperial Order, so that's a nice trip down memory lane that I pulled that. So we pulled the Imperial Order for the secret, the Legendary Fisherman, and the Premature Burial for the ultras. And for the supers, we pulled the Mirror Wall, the Grave Robber, the Backup Soldier, and the Gear Free, the Iron Knight. That's my Joey impression. Sorry, it sucked. I don't have a Brooklyn accent. Yeah, that's terrible. I'm just going to stop. So we pulled a Joey card. I don't know whose card. A Joey card. A my card. I don't know whose card. I don't remember them using Premature Burial, actually. Mako Tsunami card that ended up being a Joey card. And a Joey card. I'm kidding. I don't think Imperial Order was a Joey card. I don't know what it was. So, I'll display them a little bit. Yeah, guys. That's the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring that little notification bell. Leave a comment on... Wow, I'm looking at the camera right now. I should really, separate this better. There we go. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Is that it? Yeah, 6. 1, 4 backup soldier. Right. We're not going to fit it in. No one cares about backup soldier. Nobody. Okay, we'll do it this way. Beautiful. So, as I said, like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Seeing as I talked about, this was probably one of the first sets I opened. Is there a first set that you guys opened? And tell me what your favorite pull was. And I think that's it. I hope you guys have a good day. This Eddiemunes92 signing out.